Hello, my name is Bo Boucher, and in this video I'll be sharing how educators can use an asset-based approach to better support English learners. This approach shifts the focus from what students fail to recognize and builds on what they already have in terms of cultural and linguistic strengths. We can build an inclusive classroom by using culturally responsive teaching and developing homeschool partnerships by way of the teacher, student, and their family. Culture plays a huge role in how students learn, and as teachers, we can reflect the students' culture through the curriculum we have and by including some of their diverse backgrounds and respecting that. So in doing that, an English learner feels more comfortable in the classroom and feels more safe because we are showing that we care and have the competence to respect their diversity. According to an article by Suarez Soto in 2023, asset-based strategies involve connecting students' lived experiences to their learning, as this values their multilingual abilities and can include them sharing a personal story about themselves in both their languages, which not only meets the expectations but exceeds what was originally asked of them, while they practice both languages for the same assignment. Language development also depends on the classroom environment. ELs may feel pressured or stressed when speaking up in an environment where native English speakers are. We can include them and build their confidence by using sentence starters, group activities, or visual supports, or offering different opportunities or different ways to do the same assignment. This will make them feel more included and will build their confidence at the same time. It's important to note that inclusive classrooms support language learning by affirming students' identities and creating predictable, welcoming routines. We can also give students choices in how they learn and how they show what they know. So they could write a full paragraph in a response to something we give them, or they could give an oral response or draw a diagram. The point is, as long as they know and understand the content we are teaching them, then the job is accomplished. It is also important to note that English learners might be going through an emotional tough time because they go through transitions. They might be moving from one completely different environment to the environment they're now currently in while they're attending the school that we are teaching in. So it's important to note that we need to build a routine and care for them so they are feeling very ready to learn and motivated, while we also give them that structure that a student needs so they understand when they come to school what is expected of them. Lastly, home and school connections are super important, as the family is an integral part of the English learner's development in school. And we need to understand that these kids come from different traditions, a different culture, and we can respect that by making assignments that require the student to ask questions to their family member so they can still be included and that student can still learn about the culture that made them who they are. At the same time, it is important to have effective communication between the school and the family. We can accomplish this through newsletters or talking points. That way they know what is going on with their student and what we are trying to do as their teachers in the classroom. This is important because the family will feel included and the student will be on the same page as their family in terms of their education. There's going to be no one left out, and that's how it should be. To sum it up, taking an asset-based approach with English learners means that we view their differences as strength. By practicing culturally responsive teaching, meeting academic and social needs, and building close family partnerships, we can bridge the equity gap and create an inclusive classroom environment. Lastly, I want to say thank you guys for your time and all of you that are committed to building inclusive classrooms. that respect English learners and give them the best possible environment. Thank you for your time.